Hi, everyone. We are
LaChiMoLaLa.
LaChiMoLaLa. And we are back with another Flashback Friday for BTS.
Yay!
Woohoo! And we have officially made it to Wings, and this is Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, so excited. We went through all the Wings comeback trailer and the little episodes, the trailers of each members, and then now we are here.
We're here.
Here for Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Yes.
So, yeah, this song has a lot of meaning for me, but we will watch that afterwards. We'll talk about that afterwards. So let's get into it.
All right, let's dive into this.
Woo-woo.
6 minutes, I'd like to point out. 6 minutes.
Yes. 6 minutes is too short. It's like, that was just so random. Like, why would you slap him behind the head? I love RM being the big brother reading to Jungkook.
JK is in that very interesting wheel shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I love
Jin's
this part of Jin.
Right? He's like a statue himself.
Mm-hmm. Perfection. Ugh.
So cute.
I love this. I love this part.
That's your man.
Oh my.
Sweeter than sweet, chocolate cheeks and chocolate wings. But no, you're not getting
like full daddy RM.
Ah, Hobie in here. Ooh. Oh, this is my favorite look. One of my favorite looks of V.
That looks so unreal.
Yeah. This choreography is like one of my favorites of all time. Not because of that.
Well.
아파도 돼 나 묶어줘 내가 도망칠 수 없게 꽉 쥐고 나 흔들어줘 내가 정신 못 차리게 Kiss me on the lip 수만의 빛 너라는 감옥에 중독되게 네가 아닌 다른 사람 섬기지 못 알면서도 삼켜버린 독이듯
So cool.
Love it.
was a tempter.
RM.
Ether was a link to the second. The evil world with which I no longer wanted to have anything to do.
Oh. Ugh.
Sugar and the organ, man.
So cute.
So hot. Oh, so epic.
So good. Ugh.
Oh, so good. 100%. So good.
Ah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's talk about the song. It's the most important part. So, well, one of the most important parts. So, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, like, oh my gosh, this song is like incredibly catchy. I love everything, every little thing about this song, like the hook is great. I mean, strip the voices out, the instrumental is like pure perfection.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's just, oh, what else am I supposed to say about this track? It's just so good. Like, I mean, this song, like I was going through BTS's catalog. I got interested from like Dynamite, and I was like, what other songs does this like band have to offer? Because I knew Boy With Love, like that was a song that I was very familiar with back in 2019. Heard about it, but I'm like, like it's a good band, but it didn't lure me in until I heard Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Oh.
There's a uniqueness to this song that I really like about it. The instrumental part of the hook too, just like was so captivating. And just then I watched the music video, and then that's when I'm like, I'm in 100%. Where do I sign up to become ARMY? Where?
They should just have a link at the end of the video.
Yeah. Like, can you please accept me? Because please, this is such a great song. This is so perfect, And so I was like, now I gotta like know more of their music. Like, what other songs do they have to offer? And the more I dove into their music, the more I wanted to know about BTS, because their music is so good. And then I started to realize, like, oh my gosh, like there's this love yourself era. What? And then I started to like dive into that, so I'm like, yeah, this song really, really, really hooked me in to BTS. Love this song.
I love that.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you about the hook. So catchy. Most people, I feel like, think they haven't heard the song, but then when they hear J-Hope saying money, 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 like everybody's like, wait, I think I have heard. I was like, yes, you have. This is one of, I feel like there's 4 or 5 like sneak BTS songs that people don't know that they've actually heard around, but like you don't know it. You just kind of remember the hook. Right?
Fire!
Yeah.
Not today.
Mm,
Okay,
mm.
anyway, yeah.
So
Sorry.
I feel like this is one of those songs. And to your point, it's not just that it's super catchy, it's also really like this is a very powerful performance. I would have never pictured these visuals with this song, like just hearing the song.
Mm-hmm.
I actually thought the song was a lot happier than when I saw the video. And then I was like, oh, damn, there's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
I really like how layered it is with all the guys, like the different outfits and the different solo parts. It's very, I feel like it's a very unique world that kind of comes out of nowhere. It looks nothing like anything they've done before.
Yeah, so we have been going through their whole catalog, and this is the part, I feel like this is the era, in my eyes, where they're like, okay, we're grown men. This is our sexy side. Yo, Jimin in the beginning of like this video, I mean, doing the hand gestures and you know, and wearing the clothes that, I mean, come on, like they all look very, very mature, you know.
Yes.
We were very used to seeing them in like jeans or like a bomber jacket or something, you know, to
Like
that,
casual schoolboy.
yeah, casual like boyfriend vibes, like
Hmm.
clothing, you know.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, like, bam, you know, like this concept, they became men. You know,
Right.
they're no longer youth. Youth is like, we passed that stage.
Get ready.
Yeah, get ready, we're here, you know? And so, this song is actually, I believe it's based on a book, called Damien, I believe. There's so many theories about this music video. And
I have seen Jin kiss that statue in a million reels.
mm-hmm.
That is a classic BTS video, just moment in time.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, so it's just based on this book. RM quotes from it. There's so many people like they have all these theories talking about, you know, the sculptures in there, the
Mm.
pictures, like why Jin was standing in front of it. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. You guys should Google it. Blood, Sweat, and Tears and Damien, and then you'll see like all these theories that
Take
pop
that
up.
deep dive.
There's even like even down to the pictures, the sculptures, the organ. Like it is so interesting, you know? And you kind of see that connection and you kind of wonder like, is this what they really meant, you know?
Mhm.
And I'm sure because BTS is a very like they always have these hidden Easter eggs, you know, behind their music and things like you said, like are connected to the BTS universe too, you know?
Mhm.
And so there's
I
just
feel like they're very intentional. They don't do anything without a meaning behind it.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, with the exception of Butter, because like RM keeps saying that like Butter is like a summer anthem. It, you know, it was kind of nice that it didn't have to have like some sort of like crazy meaning behind it.
Mhm.
Most of their songs do, like their earlier songs, like this one, you know? And so it's just this song is just so good, you know? And yeah, and then so that's their concept, you know, so you guys can look that up yourselves. Like it's a long read, you know. Like I literally sat like I had some time before to actually read like all these theories about this music video. Like I probably sat down and read about it for like 4 hours straight. I'm not kidding.
Whoa.
There's so much information out there about Blood, Sweat, and Tears and what it
Wow.
can mean and stuff like that. So it's a really fun read if you have time. I just happen to have time, but I don't have time anymore. So, uh, but yeah, like let's talk about the clothing.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Like you said, they've suddenly transitioned from ripped jeans and beanies to like velvets, silks,
Yeah.
Cut more like manly, like you say, more like suits and slacks, stuff like that. I personally, of course, really love blonde Jin. We always talk about how Jin looks like a statue, but they really, they did the makeup and everything perfect so that
Hmm.
he would really look like one. You could literally lose Jin in a museum.
Yeah. And this is actually one of my favorite looks for V too.
Mhm.
Yeah, V was one of the guys that captured my eyes as well, in addition to Jimin. You know, I'm like, who is this Jimin dude? What?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I love their grown-up look. Their suits and like
It kind of reminds me
Suga's.
of like a vampire movie.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is like dark and sparkly and like velvety and silky.
Yeah, Suga looks like, he's in band, but I like it on him though. It
Yeah.
looked really good on him.
Mhm.
And like, oh, all the guys just like look so amazing, like Jimin, his outfit,
What? And at one
please.
point, I feel like they all wear chokers. Like it's in
Yeah,
different scenes.
yeah.
Um, I will say, my one thing that I think is kind of a stick out is of JK's ridiculous shirt with the wheel on it. It's just a lot. It's a lot. I can't get behind that shirt with the wheel. I just can't.
Okay,
I find it distracting.
okay. Um,
But I think when he's wearing like the black velvet suit, that's really cool.
yeah,
I do like how they still get all the individuality they had before, even though they're all in like a similar color palette, like the fabrics and the cut. Still, it's really detailed to each person. I mean, at one point I was like, oh, the rap line has consistency. They're all wearing these like, almost like military or uniform jackets, but J-Hope wasn't. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
they all have such very different looks, and I like how they managed to tailor it to them no matter what era it is.
yeah. And I feel like in this song, it was like Hobie, like all of them shine, but I felt like Hobie shined a lot in this music video.
He's
And
front and center for a lot of it, and it's his choreography, and man, does it show.
yeah, yeah, just the way, like the way that he sings the hook, money, money, money.
Oh god.
Oh my
And
gosh,
I know
it's
I'm
so
not the
good.
only one who, like, I mean, after watching all of Run BTS, this song is forever associated with Run BTS for me
Yeah.
in my head in one
Hmm.
way. Like, I always see Jimin in that like cute little thing with the lollipop when
Yep.
I hear this song.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, it's special. It's funny because it's special in a lot of ways. It's just it's one of their more memorable songs,
It's
but it
iconic.
has so many layers to it. Like it's fun, it's upbeat, it's danceable, but it's moody and it's dark and it's all the things, which is kind of crazy. It can
Yeah.
be an upper or a downer depending on how you feel that day.
Yeah, and I feel like very few music videos could do that,
Yeah,
like it's really hard for, yeah, yeah, like of course BTS could do something like this,
of course. Of
yeah,
course they can pull off something like this when they only have like two albums.
yeah, of course, please. Yeah. But like with BTS though, like if even if you didn't know that this was based on a book, which when I initially watched this the very first time, I didn't know it was based off from a book. I didn't know RM was quoting like, from a book, like even that aside and just watching the music video, it is so beautifully done. Like the colors, like the
Yeah.
absinthe when you see like all the green, and the everything's so vibrant, yet it has like some sort of darkness to it as well.
Yeah.
So and then
And that's probably part of their maturity showing through, right? When you
yes.
stop seeing everything so optimistically.
Yeah, yeah. Hmm. And then moving on to the choreography, like I mentioned this in the music video, it's one of my favorite choreographies of all time. Like I mean, when you start jumping around like that, like, and
Yeah.
be in sync like that, that is freaking hard, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
The sharp movements, I even pointed it out during the video. I was just like, whoa, whoa. I mean, it looks unreal. It looks like CGI
Yeah.
because they're so in tune with each other.
They are. They are. And so, and I'm not gonna lie though, like I was so thrilled. Like the very first time when we watched Permission to Dance in LA, and this or was it in LA or was it online that we saw? But I can't quite remember.
Online.
It was
Permission to
online.
dance online when
Yeah,
they didn't
okay.
have any audience.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, it was online, and I remember watching it with you. I remember something with you with it, you know, and I freaked out, you know, when I heard Blood, Sweat, and Tears because I was like, man, I really hope that they play Blood, Sweat, and Tears because it's been years since they performed it, you know, performed it live. And then the moment they did, I freaked the heck out. I'm
You knew
like,
in like 2 notes.
yes. I'm like, what is happening right now? Yes, yes, you know. Yeah, it's such a great song to hear live. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun and like once again, the choreography is so hard, so difficult. Doesn't even have a prop, you know, and it's
No.
still like fantastic. You know, I love choreographies with props. I'm very partial to it, but man, they are so in sync and oh, so oh,
Everything about this
perfection.
video just works. It's a classic.
Perfection. Perfection. Like loved everything about it. Like lollipops and all. Or JK's growing up, even though he
Ah.
has a lollipop in his mouth. Oh man, any last thoughts?
Just like you said, it feels like a real ramp up to who they are going to become. This
Yeah.
is like when it really feels like they get on the train and that's the destination. There's nowhere to go but world domination.
Yep. Nothing but up. This is I feel like this is the era where it really propelled them to, you know, once they reach the love yourself era, you know they gotten big already, you know. But
Yeah.
Wings is like, yeah, it was a on your way up kind of thing. So,
Oh, I can't wait for the next one.
yeah, I can't wait for the next one too. Oh, love the Wings era. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching with us. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And we are LaChiMoLaLa. And we will see you guys for the next one.
Annyeong.
Annyeong.